So the first thing that is really important in a this is not conducive. Hey all, it's Flo, and apparently Daisy is joining us in this video. Oh, sorry, I just scared you. Today we're talking about long distance relationships, and yeah, and we have a little, we have my true partner here, my cat. Hi. So sorry if I'm a bit distracted, but I have a fluster. So I'm not an expert, but I want to try and help you guys out. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's get started. The first thing that is really important in, well, any relationship really, but particularly long distance relationship, and that is communication. So communicating in terms of like setting ground rules of what you think is cheating and what is appropriate, like what kind of behaviour towards other people that they might find attractive, and just normal mundane things like saying good morning, good night, having little phone calls. So my boyfriend and I used to have daily phone calls at bedtime to just catch up and be like, how was your day? My day was good, I did this, how was yours? And just little things like that that kind of keep you in the loop with each other. So yeah. But at the same time, you also, like, I'm gonna contradict myself. At the same time, you don't want to over-communicate, and what I mean by that is bombarding them with regular calls or regular messages, or just kind of making them feel trapped. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm very guilty of this, as my boyfriend will agree, because I'm a very clingy person. But it can kind of make them feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit trapped. And I think it's really important to kind of hold back, especially if you're in somewhere like university or college or somewhere like that, because you've got to remember that you now have a university life with your university friends, and you don't want to kind of mix the home life and the university life together, and you don't want to be known as the person with the boyfriend or the person with this who always has their partner over and things like that, because you need to make uni friends, you need to make college friends, and you need to keep your home life at home. And also you need to try and not make your partner feel overwhelmed. So a good scratch. Now thirdly, again another generic one that's kind of important for any relationship really, and that is trust. So you have to trust that this person will not cheat on you. You have to trust that this person will stay loyal to you, and I guess you kind of have to have the same things in an actual relationship, but it's even more important in a long distance relationship because you're not there. Because obviously, it is that much easier to just sleep with someone else. But you need to have that trust that that person won't do that, and that person will keep to any agreements that you've made, and that this person will, stay loyal to you and things like that. And again, I'm guilty of, maybe not trusting him as much as I should have done, but that comes with time, I think. So, fourth thing, what was the fourth thing? Oh yeah, balance. So balance in terms of like visitations, so tit for tat. So you visit them, they visit you. What my boyfriend and I did, he would come up on the train and we would split the train fare. Or I would go down to him on the train and we would split the train fare. Because you have to remember that it's for both of you, and not just I'm coming up to see this person for this person, I'm coming out to see this person because I want to, and because it will make them happy and it will make me happy. So to kind of reinstate that, I feel like it's important to try and at least chip in, or do something in return. Maybe not, in terms of money, but in terms of other things. And again, compromises are really important in relationships. So I can understand that you're two separate people, but balance is really important. Lastly, I saved the most fun till last, and that is do things together. So, we live in the 21st century. Online dates, online games, video calls, FaceTime. Things like that. I've seen a lot of people on like Instagram and stuff where they'll dress up and they'll video call their other half, and then they'll sit eating dinner with their other half, and there'll be like a little online date. Or watching, Netflix does a thing where you can have a Netflix party, so you can have multiple devices watching the same thing, and things like that. Or what my boyfriend and I did was we did Watch Together, which is similar to Netflix Party, but it's YouTube instead. And he was obsessed with showing me pink guys, so... but yeah, just little things like that keep the spark lively, and dirty talking, things like that just kind of keep you guys together and having fun, and kind of just, yeah. There's so many different apps and games and stuff you can get that will help that, so... You guys found that useful, and I hope you guys will try some of those out. Put in the comments any other tips that you may have, and I hope you guys are staying safe in these very confusing times and with this very confusing British weather, and I shall see you next week. Stay safe. Over and out.